Boop. Okay. Looks like we have a working text box. Hallelujah, that. And I think everything else is alright too. Headphones, audio input capture. Probably better double check the audio input capture because I had to unplug my mic yesterday. Yep, device blue snowball. Alright, let's get to it. Greetings all and welcome back for Soul Reaver Remastered Episode 4. Here, Fishy, Fishy, Fishy. And today we're going to be going through the Rahab territory of the Drowned Abbey, in addition to collecting a number of underwater power-ups, because there are some that we still need the constrict ability to get, such as those in the Razielim territory. And also, we are going to be wrapping up the glyphs today. I decided to go ahead and start streaming early, just to account for how long some of those glyphs could potentially take. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and move into Rahab's territory. Oh yes, and I'm sure you probably noticed in the corner that our health spiral has been upgraded. We were able to get that last health upgrade before the stone glyph, however, the way we had to do it was a little weird. I guess we had to shoot a box. Oh yes, and we also got the 30-second flight trophy off screen. Mostly because I also had to look that one up too, because I just wasn't sure how to do it. So, with that little bit of disclosure out of the way, let's go ahead and go through this area. So, Rahab is where you learn to swim underwater, and as a result, this is going to be some of the most wide platforming in the game. Though, for whatever reason, you kind of are in a weird spot with it when you do that. Okay. Center camera. I always recall having to shift into the spectral for that one, but oh well. Maybe they made it easier. The other ability we got last episode, the sound glyph, allows us to disorient our enemies and just obliterate them instantly. So basically those are really intended to just quickly get your enemies away from you. And while here in the next episode or so, we'll be looking into specifics, my goal for this episode is just to get through Rahab and the glyphs, no questions asked. And now we're up to 20 Eldritch points for our magic abilities. This will be very useful once we've collected the remaining ones. And I believe we can do the... Oops. Actually, that works perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab. I believe there is a trophy we can do here involving staking... involving staking 10 vampires against the wall, like this. Unfortunately, it's not very easy. You really have to aim. Got it. It takes forever, unfortunately. If you're gonna do that trophy, word of advice, try to do it as early as possible. Don't try to do it when I'm doing... Don't try to do it late like what I have to do. Okay. Let's see here. Oh wait, we've already been here. I'm getting taken off. Okay, so that little area there, I believe, was just an Eldritch refill. So we're gonna go ahead and go this way and shift back. And this would be a good place to use the stone glyph, because you are going to get sideswiped by 2 Terrellium. Like that, actually. Ah. Okay, we gotta shift back into Spectral here in order to... Yeah, and I believe there is a projectile trophy for blocking the Terrellium. But first, we gotta stun these guys. 1 and 2. And the stone glyph basically just obliterates them all. And the next thing we need to do is not that. Aim. Boom, 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 boom. They really like to sneak up on you. Okay, so now we're into Rahab's proper territory. The Drowned Abbey part was very quick. And now, I believe this is the start of the area trophy. Don't get your feet wet, is what they say. And the way you want to get this trophy is to... basically to not hit the water at all until you get past the tower and ring the bell. So my suggestion for this, stay in Spectral when you can, however, don't stress it too much. Because it doesn't really matter, because you still have to open doors in the physical to get moving. Oh, and this would also be a good time to save, because if you do touch the water, you have to reset. And we got our Desecrated Abbey trophy for getting through that.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Okay, so what to do? So basically, the trophy, "Don't get your feet wet," requires you to not touch the water and make it all the way to the bell tower. Admittedly, not an easy task. That is a very tall ask, but it is possible. I think that honestly, my suggestion to you, is to go into the spectral and use this to familiarize yourself with the layout of the area. Because that's just the safest thing you can do. Because you realistically cannot... Because more than likely, you're not going to figure this out on the first go. Okay. And if you know this level even a little bit, you know about the Rahabhim right there. And sometimes the safest thing you can do is just blast him. Sometimes that is the safest move you can make. And if you really want to avoid getting in the water that bad, then there's that. Come on. The soul pathfinding really could have been improved a little bit. Okay, so we got an Eldritch refill. And if you really just don't want to get hit at all... Boop! Now, I think you have to throw your enemies in order to actually get... them removed. In order to actually get the wall art trophy. Okay, let's see. We're not getting shot at, so it looks like we're doing something right. And but right now we are playing this very safe, because, well, boop. Like Raziel cast paralysis. It was super effective. And also, my god, how are there so many gates? Okay, so this is probably the best opportunity to go spectral, just to familiarize yourself with what you're getting into. Because a word of advice, that is a very tough jumping puzzle. And I think you have to go physical in order to get to it, but if you need to refill now. And also take the opportunity to refill your Eldritch energy too. Ooh, and grab this. Oh, right. We need to go physical first, but arm yourself well for this, because there is an enemy on the far edge, and they will knock you off if you're not paying attention. And this is where a lot of people's complaints with the saves comes in. And that's it for the trophy. Unfortunately, it's a very tricky one to do, and we'll probably have to do this one off screen too, because it just takes for it. Because I'm sorry, the controls have always been finicky. So yeah, that does not help matters. Come on. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to stay in. We're probably just gonna have to go lower to get a soul. Like I said, they should have fixed the pathfinding on the souls too, but after all, they're souls. They're not getting. There's no reason for them to be getting stuck on walls. Well, since we can't do the trophy. Great. Since we can't do the trophy, I guess I'll just show you how to get to Rahab proper. So to get to Rahab, you're basically gonna be... Yeah, you are more or less fighting with the controls. Find him, so I'm not gonna go hunt him down. Yeah, this is the one, I don't know. I guess a few people have had a lot of trouble getting this trophy, to the point where some have even called it bugged, and I can see where they're coming from. Mostly because these glides are such a tool. I don't think, like, for all the pride they took in fixing the game to look just right. I wonder. Let's see if we can't. Let's see if we... I believe we saved right before, so we should be okay. So maybe we might be able to try again. But... yeah, this is not a fun trophy to do. I don't think anybody really likes it necessarily. And clearly it was not designed with any real thought as to how to complete it safely. No, not that one. That, and I just realized I forgot to do the Rahab door, so we're gonna have to go through that whole thing again. But at least now we're actually using the portal this time, so... But yeah, I believe there is a door to Rahab right before you go into the Abbey proper, so... don't be afraid to use it. But yeah, basically, that trophy is not a fun one. I don't think anybody's actually going to enjoy the process of trying to get it. What's this? Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, okay. Now, yeah. Why they didn't implement save states on this, I'll never understand either. Like, I understand wanting to keep to the original art style, but why not bring some features that actually people have kind of asked for? Like, I'll never fully understand their logic there, especially considering how old and outdated this system is. And all the trouble you have to go through to really get it done. Oh. I believe because I saved right before I went into the area, I believe that we don't need to do this puzzle again. Maybe. Yep, we're good. But we really should at least manifest in the material world so we can open the gate that's over here. Because I completely lapsed it. Because I completely lapsed that there is a gate here, I think. But I might have it. I might be off on that. That might be a little deeper. That might be a little further in. I think that might actually... Okay. So there is an Eldritch upgrade, like, somewhere down there. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this door right now and then save again, so that way we can try... So that way we can keep going. And not have to go all the way back. Yeah, that's an easily missable gate. I apologize for not doing that the first time. Okay, so now that we're into this area, now we can proceed proper. Be warned. Rahab is one of those, is definitely a fight of his own. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shift spiritual so we can get back. Because from here, I believe the gates... Oh, right, the door's already open. Oh, boy. What am I... Oh. Right.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been...
Oh, wait, no. I think I saved right after I opened the door, so we should be okay.
Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Okay. Let's try this again. the water? Unfortunately, that's a very vague thing. Like, what exactly counts as touching the water? From what I've seen in YouTube videos, you can graze it. But that's it. I think that's all you're really allowed to do. That's just great. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh, shit.
I know.
Don't do that by accident. But at least now we have the Rahab gate, so now we can go ahead and just get back that way. Oh, never mind. I guess we forgot to save. That's just freaking great. Even though I'm pretty sure I saved, I'm pretty sure all you saw it and the game just being crap. Alright, well, never mind then. Fine. Oops, we need to shift back into material first. Huh. That's amazing. That's just lovely. Oh yeah, no, what am I thinking? I keep thinking we shifted to Rahab, but we're not on Rahab yet. But yeah, this is definitely a major case where save states would have been... Honestly, I would literally pay to get save states added to this, because I actually used them on the Evercade version, and it made that so much less of a headache. And since I don't know what I'm thinking here, I think... Oh, wait, no, there's a door, that's why. Oh, boy. These guys had every opportunity to fix progression in the Spectral, but didn't. Just gonna go ahead and shift so that way we can just jump down the hole. It's no. Yoink. No, we don't have time to check. We don't have time to shoot at him much more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Shift. Okay, and he's done, though. Some graphical glitching, that's a good sign. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, do we have to... well, I don't even know. I think that way leads... Yeah, let's not. Oh, well... I don't know for sure how that way works. I don't know what I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I really should just do the no-hit water trophy off screen anyways, just because it takes so long to do. Okay, let's open this door and try this again. Because I don't know why it didn't save last time, but... Okay. Oops. Well, that's crap. I know, we've already seen it. Okay. Alright. Save. Yes. Resume. Okay. Now, yeah, I know that won't save our location, but it's better than nothing. And skip. It is nice that they put in a skip button. That's at the very... That's thoughtful, at least. Especially when you're going full-on trophy zombies. Come on, get over here, Soul. We got work to do. Great. The Soul's pathfinding is garbage. No. We lost it. We lost the Soul, but... Okay. Now we're into this gauntlet. I think we can go ahead and boop. Missed. My God, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with the pathfinding on this? Ooh. Oh, I guess the TK projectile also applies to Rahabhim, too. That's interesting. Wow, look at the mouth on that guy. Okay, so remember this place. Because when we get the constrict ability next episode, we gotta come back here because there's some upgrades we need to get. But I feel confident in going into the spectral realm for this next step, so that way we don't have to just fight our way through that gauntlet again. Okay. I'll admit, did not plan on getting that trophy today, but, I mean, still cool. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Nope, not fighting it. Goodbye. Okay, okay, we can go ahead and shift back to Spectral for this next step. Because we need to heal up. And that was way too close. Alrighty. Get over here, you. I need your congregation of souls to heal up. Get over here. Ah, second viewer. And if it's who I think it is, then I suspect that everything's all good. Okay, we gotta stay in the Spectral for this next part, because we don't have a choice, we have to. Okay. So, we are in the home stretch now, boys. We are in the home stretch now. Also, remember this place, too. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. And... Alright, so remember this place, too. This is where we'll be getting the Fire Reaver today as well. The only forge in the game, unfortunately. Well, that's not entirely true anymore, because somebody had some fun, I'll say that much, with the prototypes, and may or may not have put them back, may or may not have put the originals back in the game. Though, unfortunately, they are not quite functional per se, but it's better than nothing. Okay, now we're into the part that just really, we're into the part that everybody likes. Nope. Oh. Resume. You know, we have to reset. Ugh. Great. We were doing so good too, and now we have to reset the whole damn thing.
North of the Seraphan tomb, your brother Rahab.
Okay, yeah, this is exactly why I will never understand why they didn't have some form of quick save in this. Because if they're asking for perfection, they need to be, then I think everyone should expect better than this. But at least I believe the portal did save this time, so, and if it didn't, then that's just bad coding. Yep, it saved. Thank God. Okay, we have to shift out to get out of this room. But yeah, the safest thing you can do is just try to stay spectral for up until the water segments. Okay, let's open this door here. It's a good thing we wiped out all the enemies already. Okay. Now, if I recall, you could actually glide to the second platform from here, but it's a gamble. You have to be really careful about doing that so you don't undershoot or overshoot. Luckily, if you're fast enough, the Rahabhim is not an issue. And this is exactly where I wish quick saves had been implemented, because that one's the one that probably trips up the most people. Okay, and since we're in the spectral realm, I can do this. So basically, there are two pulling blocks you'll need to access here once you get swimming underwater and the constrict ability. These will lead you to some of the final Eldritch pickups in the game. So keep that in mind, and let's proceed. Here's me trying to remember where to go. Okay, judging from the hollering in the other room, this is probably where we're going. Ha! You missed. Okay, so we just need to phase through the gates. This is another place where quick save would have been really handy. Nope. Reset. Alright, we're going to take one more shot at this on stream, and then we're just going to go ahead and move on, because, again, shoddy programming. Because, like I said, sure, the graphics are nice, but they did the bare minimum on the controls, and the save system, and everything else. So we can't get the Eldritch upgrade. Oh well. Well, that Eldritch energy in general. So I guess we'll be moving on. And we had a texture glitch. No big deal. Also, second viewer, feel free to say hi in the chat. That's why it's there. Oh, that works. Come on. No, we don't have time for this. 5, 4, thank you. Ah, shoot. It's a good thing we're in Spectral. That would have been really bad if we weren't. One, two, and phase. Nope. No, screw it. We'll just... the problem is, it takes so damn long to refill in this situation that it's almost not worth the trouble. Okay. We have a whole save file for this, so you know what? For overflow trophies. And you know what? Sorry, this is gonna have to be one of them. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Oh. Come on. Hurry up. I mean, you'd think they'd at least put in an easier way to get across when this happens, but I guess that's too much to ask, I guess. Remaster doesn't always mean improved. At least in the gameplay department. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, what's going on here? Great. The minute I badmouth the game, it glitches out on me. That's just fantastic. Well, that's a reset. That's game-breaking, I think. That is definitely game-breaking when that happens. That's handy. Just go back. It's faster to go backwards. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. Nope. Okay, we don't have time for this. The game wants to be a glitchy mess about it, then I guess we're just gonna have to move on without the trophy. And we'll just have to do it on a separate save file at a later on in the day or something. Because we're already at the 50-minute mark, and I just feel like now they're wasting our time. Since we're not doing the trophy anymore, we're just going to go ahead and quickly get through this segment. Unfortunately, this segment is a mess, and that would have probably DQ'd you from the trophy right there. So going for it, we're going to go ahead and just surely that would have given us the wall art trophy by now. I guess they're all bugged. Oh, damn it. Every time. Imagine being late again. Sorry, I was unfortunately just not being able to get my TV started because of the smart software not booting. Ugh. Yikes. I do not like it when that happens. Usually it's a sign that the TV's going bad. Also, welcome to the stream, Huey. You really haven't missed much. We were trying to get the Don't Touch the Water trophy, but unfortunately, the game just won't let us get it. I mean, you should have seen it earlier. Part of the game just was glitching out hard. The game would just glitched out hard and just wouldn't let me go back up, so I had to hard reset anyway. And I'm not gonna fight with that all day. No thank you. And boop. Nope. Come on. Give me that. Okay. Now then. Since we're not doing the trophy, we should probably go ahead and just get to Rahab and we'll sort it out later. So I'm going to use a small plug-and-play TV for the future. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. While I try to remember where the hell I'm going, because, yeah, I cannot for the life of me remember what I'm doing here. Okay, there it is. Boop. Yeah, it took me so long to find this. Come on, grab the wall. My God. Okay. Oh, wow, duh. Tells you how long it's been since I've been here. I swear, if I wasn't going for trophies, I would not even give this the time of day. What the hell's going on with him? Okay. Let's see, is there a materialization point, or do we have to do that whole thing over? Oh, no, good. Oh, thank Christ. Oop. No, 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 no. No! Slunk. Ah. Great. Of course. Oh, for Pete's sakes, we don't have time for this. Thank you. Okay. I think you have to shift physical in order to get to that. This is exactly what I get for trying to do any kind of trophy run is, well, they just don't want to make a fair trophy. They have to throw a fit about it. And freeze. Slash. Problem solved. Okay. Okay. So we weren't able to trigger the trophy because of the water issue. So we're going to go ahead and fight Rahab and get it over with so we can go and get the rest of the upgrades done. We'll go ahead and we'll do it on a separate save file. Because, unfortunately, that's just down to bad luck. Because that's just bad luck that worked out the way it did. That, and it seems I tend to be able to handle the trophies better when I know I'm not being watched for some reason. And welcome to Rahab's Arena. And basically the plan is to destroy each of these glass windows, even though it's raining outside, so I really don't see the point. It looks like a derp.
Raziel.
I mean, it's fine, but yikes.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Cain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Cain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab, the antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
From ourselves.
Alright, here we go. Yeah. This is where you need to master this button. And if you lose the Reaver, don't worry, you got this. Okay, but the Reaver is admittedly a little faster. And as far as I'm aware, there are no trophies for no-hitting Rahab. Mostly because that's pretty much impossible. At least in my experience. I've never been able to get through that without getting hit at least once. Okay. Where's the first platform? Here it is. Nope. Lovely. Come on. Thank you. Nah. We don't have time for this. Oops, I overshot. Damn it. It's glitched. That one was bugged. It was not wanting to move. Okay. Why do I keep overshooting these stupid platforms? My god. get to the glyphs today, we really gotta be faster. Nope. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. My god, I can only imagine how much of a mess this is going to be when we have to fight Cain. I mean, at least there's a strategy here if you really want to take your chances. You can just shoot out the glass and then jump in the water. Kind of like that. Okay. But, great, I'm gonna do that whole stupid jump all over again. Buffering there for a second. Yeah, a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, how many do we have left? Okay, good. Just have these two over here. 1 and 2. Done. Cheers. Alright. Finally. God, that took so long. Jeez. If I'm not doing it on stream, these fights usually go much shorter because I'm not really accounting for this chat or anything.
Infused with Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability.
Maladjusted. Did you fix the blocking of your embeds yet? I believe I did. Maybe.
Enabling you to swim to areas heretofore beyond.
I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We got shit to do. So, anyways, we have officially gained the swimming underwater ability, which means that we no longer have the issue of immediately dissolving once we're underwater. This will give us access to an additional set of areas, by the way. So, going off of that, let's just go ahead and elaborate on that for a minute. Because, yeah, there are some we can't get to right now, necessarily, but we can, however, get the Flame Reaver and some other things, which we're going to spend the rest of the episode doing.
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Now, of course, once we get the Flame Reaver, I believe one of the trophies is going to get a lot easier. Ay, that's not nice. That was mine, you jerk. Okay. Oops. I completely lapsed that. My bad. Come on. Give me my spirits. They're mine. Yoink. Alrighty. Now it's time for us to get in the water. Get in the water. Or I'll raise the tide so high. All of it like I will die. Get in the water. Wait. Get in the water. Stop this, please. I'll make tidal waves so profound. Okay. Shoot. I think we're just gonna have to. We might have to use our portal to return, but maybe not. Why can I not? Oh, okay, that's why. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so to get to the Fire Reaver, we're going to have to cut through some doors here. Lucky shit. You can't escape me! Okay. If you know what that's from, I'd be very happy. That would make me very happy. But, but now, we've defeated Rahab, so all we need to do now is get the Flame Reaver. Admittedly, this is a bit of an oddball to do, because you have to bust through there, but you have to do it invisibly. So, we're gonna go ahead and hop up. Maybe. Unfortunately, it's too bad we had to abandon the challenge, but frankly, if we didn't, we'd be here all day. And we still got 3 glyphs to do, so we still got 3 glyphs to do, so we don't have time to screw around. Now, a little fun fact about the Flame Forge. You can do it without ever getting the Flame Reaver. Basically, all you have to do is just take a torch with you. Easy, easy, easy. Now then, where is that? Oh, I believe it is over. Okay, no, that is the exit. That is an exit. That is not the path we need. I think we have to go this way? Yes, we have to keep going down. And I'm not the... As you can tell, I'm not a fan of the swimming controls, and there is the Flame Reaver. So you just have to break the glass, and swim, swim, swim. It's the only surviving Reaver of the bunch in the entire game, unfortunately, which is really sad, because this is a really cool feature, I think.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy. Once baptized in this primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
Alrighty. New setup with the smaller TV really works, allows the toys to be center instead of obnoxiously the large 43-inch TV, which, by the way, most people don't even consider a big screen anymore. Yeah, that is a little weird, isn't it? Okay, so now that we've gotten the Flame Reaver, we can now move on to the Flame Glyph, which is, I haven't tried to get to it from this place before, but, well, first time for everything, I guess. And since you can't really destroy enemies in this situation, you just kind of have to swim and you just kind of have to swim for your life and just pray that you don't get in trouble. Really quick, I'm gonna swim back down and see if I can't get back to Razielim territory that way. Because if I remember right, besides this being a complete circle... Yeah, this is a complete... Okay, yeah, this is a complete circle. So, we have to kind of... So yeah, we're gonna have to find our way back up. Now we already went in there. Oops, come on. Unfortunately, they didn't take any real time to fix the swimming controls either, I'm afraid. So, unfortunately, that's something that's probably not going to get fixed ever. Ooh, watch out. Watch out, they like to bite. Okay. I'm going to be very shocked if we don't accidentally wind up taking this whole path backwards by doing the flame first, and then sunlight, then water. That'd be quite funny if that was the case, but not exactly our intended plan. Okay, now then. I am looking for the door. Okay. And you sunk. Your power is mine. Alright. This is basically the backdoor exit to Rahab. Though, you can get out of it from... You can get out of it through Razielim if you can find the door. I never have been able to. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in that regard, but I'm not gonna fight with it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work our way back to the dimensional gate, so we can go ahead and get to work on the glyphs. And the remaining collectibles that we still need to get. So, time to go into level select mode. And since this run is already dead trophy-wise anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and save. Alrighty. And boop. So, let's go ahead and start with the Fire Forge, because why not? It's not like it's gonna hurt anything. And now that we can swim underwater, we should have no issue getting to it. Now, yeah, there is a couple of upgrades here too, but you need the constructability to get them, so we're not gonna fight with them right now. But make no mistake, we will be back for them. Now then. So first, what you want to do is you need to go and swim through this tunnel now safe to traverse, and you need to go to this place right here. It's a very easy forge to access, and I'm pretty sure most people would go here on their first go if they could. So, now you can also do this without the Flame Reaver, as I said, if you remember to grab a torch. And if you played the Soul Reaver Fire Forge demo, you know what I'm talking about. We'll be filling out the insurance forms tomorrow if I can't get the two boot. Oh, you're working on your TV, right? Okay. Let's grab this so that way we don't have a headache on our hands. I'll be taking that. You know, if the soul pathfinding would work. And so. Okay. So the goal of this is to present the fire statue with a little bit of fire, and this pretty easy to do. But there is a small caveat. I'm going to have to give the insurance TV to my mother. Okay, cool. We're just gonna go ahead and throw that over there. This is where that torch would come in handy, I think. But you can do this if you have the Flame Reaver too. And at least this way. Yeah, and at least this way you wouldn't need to shift back. Of course, you really have to make sure you have the climbing ability before you even think of coming in here. Alright. Now don't worry about shifting if you have the Flame Reaver, don't worry about shifting, just work on getting to the other side of the wall. Because after that, you can just climb up. Just like that. Very easy. Just don't accidentally touch water or you're kind of in a bad spot. Now then, for the second half of the Flame Forge, what we need to do is go through this door. There's a little bit of, there's a little puzzle we need to do, but it's a very quick one. And I believe that was really it in terms of the, oh. Now, here's the problem. You have to shift Spectral to do that, so... we're gonna have to give up our flame powers for a sec. Oh shoot, we're too late. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not fun. Great. Well, shoot. Looks like we may have to... It looks like we might need that torch after all. Because this is... Yikes. Then again, I think I'm about 80% sure I haven't opened something else first. I am 80% sure there was something else I forgot to open somewhere, so we're gonna go ahead and do that first. Okay, so this is where you'd go to put the fire. So, my rough guess... If you really don't want to fight with the gate that bad. is to go all the way back with a torch and grab a torch and bring it with you. Because that's probably just as easy, I think. Though I remember that being a lot easier when I was messing around with this on the Evercade, so I don't know, maybe something went wrong somewhere. Oh, hey, I guess we got 10 stealth kills. That's interesting. And the drowned rat, and the drowned rat trophy, which means we took out 10 of those things by throwing them in water. So, yeah. I guess that's 3 trophies down today. That might make up for the water trophy not being doable, but I don't know. Hard to say. Isn't there a climbable area that we need to go to as well? The TV just sounds better than the PCs, but in speaker. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is the way the demo had you do it. You have to aim and throw. And just sort of pray it hit its target. And it doesn't look like we hit it. It doesn't look like we hit our target. Lovely. Let me guess, it fell. Oh dear. Well, maybe not, I don't know. And where's it at? Come out, wherever you are, you weirdo. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh my god, they're loud. Okay. They're just gonna climb on back up here then. I'm sure I'm missing something elsewhere. 3 viewers. Nice. Okay. For the life of me, trying to remember what I'm doing is such a pain here. Now, I don't know, I think I'm misremembering, but I believe there was a climbing area here too. Somewhere. So we have to get that gate open. And that's the way to the fire, so... .4K is more of a gimmick than anything. 1080p looks good enough. I'm inclined to agree. Wait. Oh, let me guess. Oh, that's scummy. Something went wrong somewhere. Something didn't render properly. Oop. that's not working. Oh, I think that just about just might make it. Oh, wait, come on. There we go. That's much better. Oop. Okay, so now we just gotta open this hatch right here. Now, this one isn't time-based, so this one's fine. This one is not time-based, so all we need to do now is just go grab that fire that we just had and proceed. So yeah, don't try to do this out of order, or you're just gonna hate yourself later. Just realized I'm in the wrong room. Okay, almost there, almost there. But anyways, as I was saying, basically the way you would go about that is you would use the torch to light that fire. And since we can't find the torch, my guess is it probably clipped into a wall, so it disappeared, and we jumped off the wrong thing. One, two, three. No, never mind. Okay. We'll get it. Oh, duh. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump. Okay, so I guess we can get to it from the bottom, but... where's the fun in that? Are we sure we... Oh, no, there's the... Wow, I'm blind. There's the torch! Okay, so I guess we're doing this demo style. So, as I was saying, basically after you light the torch, all you really need to do is do what you would have done with the Soul Reaver and just fly very slowly here. In the Pizza Hut demo, because in order to avoid spoilers, this is how you would have had to handle the forge. Now, of course, this would also imply that you could. A tiny little HD TV from 10 years ago still works fine. These new TVs stop working after a few years. Yeah, that's where they get you. It's not fun. It is a very scummy move on their part. So anywho, let's grab the flame glyphs so we can move on, shall we? And all you really need to do at this point, this is why I say it's one of the easier ones, all things considered, besides the finicky shifting bit. Alright, 1 glyph down, 2 to go. Fire starter, makes sense. And kaboom. Alright, so we officially have our flame glyph. Now, what does it do? I'll show you. But we need to get back to the Razielim before we can really show it off, so I apologize for that. There's that Dooman we threw in. Or at least what's left of him. Okay, so, the Flame Glyph is one of the second to last glyphs in the entire game, and it takes 8 magic points to cast. But when you use it, it pretty much cooks everything around it. It cooks everything around it. It's basically a screen nuke, and that's what I absolutely love about it. So, with that established, let's see here. Can we imbue our sword really quick? So here's another neat thing. Oops. Ow, you dick. We need to go get some more souls. Reshift. Wow, we're at an hour 37, it's 11:04, and we really need to be, and we really should have been on the Sunlight Glyph by now, but no, I thought we should try and go for the trophy. Yeah, that was a real bright idea. Okay, let's see, can we shift? Is there a place to shift? Zip. I missed. Okay, let's see. No, don't clip into a wall. Okay, here we go. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by him, if you imbue your sword with primordial fire, as they say, serves you right, and mullet. Oh, okay, so I guess we're done with that too. That one is destroying 10 vampires with fire. So, if you imbue it with fire, your controller color changes. That's so cool. That's a very cool detail that I think they picked up from Spyro, but I'm not 100%. Because in Spyro, your controller color basically changes whenever you take a hit. Oh, screw it. That's it, using the Flame Glyph. That's what you get. Okay, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted again, that's basically how that works. Boop. Gotta say, though, for all the effort the vampires went to basically make this empire, you'd think they make themselves a little stronger against this kind of thing. Okay, so for our next trick, we're going to go ahead and get the water glyph next, because that is where we have to grab one more, where we have to go grab a health piece, and maybe potentially a whole, and maybe some other things. Luckily, the water glyph is so much easier. The water glyph is so freaking easy, it's almost unreal to think that it's almost weird to think that, well, it is what it is. Now, yeah, the water glyph is really nothing special. It's, from what I can recall, it's a stunner move, kind of like the sound glyph. Though, unlike the sound glyph, this thing is virtually useless, because it doesn't really work super well for its intended purpose. Okay. We've already got the Eldritch pickup in here, so we're just going to very slowly work our way outside until we can get to the bridge with the hole in it. Well, the hole under it. Though it is a little appropriate that we're getting the... We're gonna get the sunlight glyph last. What is wrong with my English today? Alright, here we go. Knock, knock. Oh, right. So, if we swim on up here... And I believe this area was repurposed from the Undercity. So, and swim through this hole here and down. I believe that we have 2 places we can go. I think. Then again, I might be... Oh, wait, yeah, no, I know where we're going now. If we go... Wait, no, never mind. We just came from there. Oh, my goodness. It's so atmospheric, you know? Oh, yeah, and watch out for the Rahabhim on the way in. So, if we go this way, this will lead us to our next health pickup. Yeah, it's a bit of a long walk. It's a bit of a long climb, but it's worth it. Because this will make our 11th. Yes, we were able to do the other... We were able to do that stupid one off screen. Because it turns out, you had to blast it from a distance with the amplified force projectile. Well, the force projectile. The amplified one is from Terrell. But, you know what I mean. So, with that done, that is it for the health collectibles in this area. And since we already got the Eldritch Magic in this area too, all we need to do is get the water glyph, and then we never have to come back here again. At least until part 7, when we go for the when we go for the Undercity. And that is luckily accessible from a menu, though I feel like it'd be a lot more fun if they included it in the game. Oh, and don't hit any humans on the way in. That happens a lot here too. So, anyways, water glyph. Let's get to it. The way you want to do it is it's a very simple puzzle. I think at some point you were intended to come here earlier, but I'm not sure. And boop. Boop. Okay, let's rotate the camera here. Okay, so you basically want to plug this hole over here, and you have to have climbing in order to just even get... Oops. Whew, that was close. I thought I would have accidentally crushed myself back into the Shadow Realm on that one. Okay. Okay, so that water will fill over into the next room, and we just need to go that way. And I believe that is about it for this area. There's nothing to collect. Alright. Water glyph. Very, very easy puzzle. Like, once you figure it out, it's pretty much done. So now that we have the water glyph, the glyph is basically a stun glyph, essentially. Nothing crazy, but to an extent you could say it's useful, but it really depends on who you talk to. Out of my way. Out of my way, bug. The have apes to kill. And if you know what that's from, props to you. Okay, let's swim on back up to the... Let's go ahead and swim on out of here. And we are going to go to the Silence Cathedral next to go pick up... the last glyph of the episode. Get out of the doorway. And finally, bring an end to all of this. Alright. So, progress report. Let's see. On the collectible side, the human citadel is done. Alright. That stuff's locked. I wish they would have implemented fast travel. You know how nice that would have been here? But yeah. So, there's one more health power up in the Silence Cathedral we need to get. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And lucky for us, that is actually a very easy one to get, but you have to swim to get it. So, you know, fun stuff. Okay, we've already done that. But now we've collected everything in the human citadel. All that's really left to do now is just get through. It's just to make our escape from it. Even though these people really haven't been that bad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a shortcut into the void, so that way we can just use the portal to get to the Silence Cathedral. Though I guess the side effect of doing that is that you have to refill every time, so that's a bit of a rough spot, but it is what it is. But at least this way. Instant. Instant fun, I tell you. Instant fun. And it's still dark as hell outside. That's just lovely. Oh yeah, and it snowed today too, so... I don't know if I'm actually going to use my scooter today or not, but at least we can finally see outside, thank God. Jeez. Okay, so, health power up. This is one you have to swim to, mostly because it's too high to jump, and there's no way to get a brick over there without giving yourself the mother of all headaches. So... And also, there's a climbing wall here, too. Because of course there is. Okay, so that's 12 pieces now. We just need 3 more, and I believe they are locked in very strict areas. So, light glyph. This is the hardest glyph in the game in terms of getting to it. My only issue is this HDMI. My only issue with this monitor is one HDMI channel, but it makes it easier, I suppose. I'll be taking your souls now. You don't need them anymore. Okay, so... where's... There we go. I needed a minute to... I kind of had to have a minute to figure out where I'm going here. Now, yeah, the glyphs will make this next set of steps way easier. And now we're going into the lighthouse area. This was demoed a lot in the Unholy War and other titles, and mostly on PlayStation demo discs, if you can believe it. So basically, our goal is to get up and through as quickly as possible. But before we do that, we need to activate the warp gate in this area, because this is a big area. Like, this is a pretty decent chunk of the game right here. And to think, it used to be a glorified flashbang. So, now that we have the warp gate, we can come back to this later if need be. Yoink. Okay, so lighthouse. Let's go. And full disclosure, we're going to be ending the episode after we get this glyph, because we're already at the 2-hour mark, and I don't want to run these episodes longer than that, if I can help it. I think I went in a circle. Yep, I went in a circle. And that's literally, I think, how this one would... I believe that is how this one would end. That's where... And this is where the demo would end, by the way. It would basically end right here as you go up. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I misspoke. No, it doesn't end here, necessarily. It ends... Ow, right. Okay, demo's end. Yeah, basically. Okay, sorry. I actually misspoke what I meant to do. Ah, great. No, this is where I put it. I'll be taking that. I think we're gonna have to shift back into Spectral to get the blade back, but... Okay. No. That's where the demo would actually end, is that once you cross over into the lighthouse, it's over. Then again, I feel like the sunlight glyph would have been a good demo, I think, but it would definitely not make things all that simple. It would definitely be a tricky one to do. Alrighty. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Boom. I missed. Woo! He fell. But he fell. The abyss. He ended there. Alright. Ooh, we should probably grab one of these. It'll be important later, I promise. Okay, first puzzle. Oop, hang on a second. Oh, shoot. Give me that. Alright. So anyways, as I was saying, so this first puzzle bit here is we need to stall this turning thing down here, and the only way to do that is to knock off this box. And that's it. That's the puzzle. Very simple, very quick, and probably better. Wouldn't hurt to keep that pole with you. Wherever it is. I don't know what. Oh, right, it's up top. Duh. Yoink. I'll be taking this for a minute, because we are going to be fighting our way through quite a bit of Turalim getting to the end of this stage. Did I get him? No, shocker. He's still alive. Maybe if I aim. Wait a minute. Yo, I got him! What the heck? I got him! Yes! Holy cow, that was dumb luck. Oh crap, his soul went into the water. Shit, okay. Let's see. Okay, so what we need to do now is very carefully come on. Where's the... Come on, you stupid soul, get up here. I think it's stuck. I don't know, do we have to? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, hang on. I need to grab their souls. Oop. Both of their souls if I can. I don't know, has the other one turned into a vampire spirit yet? Nope, there it is. Ooh, hello. Get over here. Yep, sure was. Okay, now let me think. Ooh, I'll be taking that. Okay, yeah, the other guy burned up. So, for the next step... So, we need to activate the remaining bits of the lighthouse. And to do that, we gotta go all the way to the bottom of this. Literally, we have to just go. Okie dokie. And down we go. Ah, you. Give me that. Oh, got him. That was pretty funny, actually. I did not see that coming. I didn't think I'd be able to I didn't think I'd be able to spear him through the projectile. Alrighty, here we go. Just bypass him. Alright. Here we go. Next step, next step. Oh, you little... That's it. You are getting turned into flame. Soul is mine. Hand it over. That idiot. But at least he got to keep his soul. Oh. Those ads were so morbid. Okay. Fun times ahead. Here we go. So, this water area here, we need to use steam to get up there. So, that means we got a block puzzle. Yay. Okay. Luckily, this one isn't that bad. You're pretty much just making a passage for the water to go through. Whoops, I got that. I gotta flip that around. And that's the end of that puzzle. So, to turn on the water, I believe there is I believe the switch is... switch is in this room, and for a quick crank. We now have steam. Yay! In all seriousness, though, this part is this glyph is only hard the first time, mostly because you would have never done it before. But once you complete it, the most trouble that you'll have is the steam itself, mostly because you have to carefully. Because you have to very carefully fly up. Fly up! Maybe if I make a ladder or a rope? Ah! Nah, but in all seriousness, whoa, we fell. Luckily, that was the scripted fall. They can't legally call King Kong because Universal owns the trademark. That's technically true. Okay, I think we just need to drop down here. And we need to fight our way back up top. Yeah, be careful when you're making these jumps, otherwise you'll be starting it all over again. Kaboom. Hmm, 209. We're actually around the same time as we were when we fought with Zephon. Wow, that thing's in... Is that always... Yeah, that always looked like that, huh? I remember that looking a lot less broken. Oh well. Alright. We're in the end game now, boys. Or oh, excuse me. Boop. Boop. Okay, hang on, we're not close enough. I'm stuck. Ow! Oh wait, I can swim. Missed. Huh, you're already too late. I'm heading for the glyph now. Okay. I'll be taking my sword back now, you big jerk. Okay. Last glyph. Last glyph, and this will net us both the Sunlight Trophy and the Lore Master Trophy. And the way we trigger the glyph, we have to wait for the sun to hit just right, and voila. Daywalker. That's what that's called. And the Lore Master Trophy, which means we have collected every glyph in the game. So now we have a complete set. Now then, with that done, the only thing that's really left to do now is collect the remaining Eldritch Energy capacity, and we'll be all finished here. Now, of course, you're all probably wondering, what does the sunlight glyph do? Well, in the demo, it was basically, well, sorry, in the alpha, it was a flashbang. However, in the demo, it's a screen nuke. And watch carefully and see what I mean. Now, there was actually a Sunlight Reaver, but I have no idea what it would have actually done. Taste the sun! Well, that was a fast one. That was basically one. Gee, thanks for that, you big jerk. I'll be stealing this for the way out. Oh, cool. I wonder, is the pathfinding working enough for us to do that? Nope. Okay. We gotta abandon our physical form and head on over. And we're gonna head on over to the warp gate for the next step. Now, I don't know, I think we might try to trigger Duma, well, I'm not gonna say we should trigger Duma or not, but, okay. Okay, well, honestly, we're probably going to collect the 13th part off screen because I cannot remember for the life of me where it was. I think it was in Rahab's territory, but it's in a weird spot that you do have to swim underwater to get to. I want to say it's by the boat. So, yeah, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and, though I thought about it, I thought about it and I wondered if I even really need a new PC for the end of Windows 10. Configuring the firewall would be good enough. I don't know, Huey. Sometimes the safest thing you can do is play it safe. Oh yeah, right, we can swim now. Ooh, Eldritch Energy. Mine. Give me my sword back. Worth it. Alright, really quick. Far to the eastern mountains. No. Really quick, we're just gonna explore a little bit here. just gonna explore a little bit and try to, and for me to try to remember if there is a warp gate we can trigger, so that way we don't have to come all the way, so that way we don't have to go all the way from the sanctuary of the clans. Ooh, cool. Come on, over here. And if you're wondering, that was that other soul. I'll be taking that. Huh, it looks eerily similar to how it's looking outside right now, so yeah, don't know if I'm gonna use my scooter today or not. I mean, I can run on snow, but I probably shouldn't, just on account of I'm probably going to slip and God knows what if I do. Alright. Ooh, Eldritch Energy, I'll be taking that. I feel like we're missing a cutscene. Oh, there it is.
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Cain spare none of his brood?
It was not Cain, but Duma's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are human weapons, Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Duma and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from the least likely assailants. Complacent in their arrogance, they were taken by surprise, allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with little resistance. The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
Okay. Interesting little bit of world building there. So, we're gonna go ahead and save so we don't have to watch that cutscene again. And, for the time being, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go back to Rahab and try to find those power-ups off screen. But, I think we're ready to bring this episode to an end. So, thank you all for watching today's episode, and we'll see you tomorrow for our battle with Duma. Have a good one. Thank you for watching this episode of ConStorm Live, part of the ConStorm Entertainment Network.